In the heart of West Africa, Burkina Faso, a land often associated with its dusty red roads and the pervasive image of underdevelopment, is currently the epicenter of a quiet yet profoundly powerful revolution. This is not a revolution of arms, but of spirit, not a top-down mandate, but a sweeping nationwide mobilization from the capital of Ouagadougou to the most remote and unassuming villages. The era of passive waiting, of idle hope for external salvation or of reliance on distant foreign aid is unequivocally over. Instead, a seismic shift in national consciousness has taken hold, manifested in an extraordinary initiative known as Faso Ambo, launched by President Ibrahim Traoré. This movement is a clarion call to every citizen, urging them to become an active architect of their nation's future, to build the country with their own hands, their own minds, and their collective will. In a world often caught in the currents of globalization and external dependency, Traoré has chosen a unique path. Instead of seeking endless foreign aid, he places his trust squarely in the people of Burkina Faso, and they have responded with unprecedented enthusiasm, no longer passively waiting, but actively contributing their time, labor, and resources, not for money, but for a powerful ideal. The future must be created by us, the people. Faso Ambo meaning build. Burkina is far more than just another infrastructure project. It's a profound symbol of a nation seizing control of its own destiny. This initiative represents a radical shift from conventional development models that often rely heavily on external intervention. Faso Ambo champions an endogenous development model placing the collective agency and ingenuity of the Burkina Faso people at its core. It's a bold declaration of self-reliance, proving that true progress stems from internal conviction and collective action. Under President Traoré's hands-on leadership, Faso has become a ubiquitous citizen-led national movement. It embraces and empowers individuals from every part of society: men, women, youth, elderly, civil servants, farmers, students, and informal traders. Every Burkina Faso is encouraged to participate, fostering a shared sense of ownership and responsibility. The project focuses on two main pillars: modernizing road infrastructure and beautifying urban and rural spaces. Roads that were once dusty, impassable tracks are now being meticulously paved. Streets are being cleaned, intricate tiles laid, trees planted, and public spaces transformed. What makes this revolutionary is how it's done, not by foreign contractors or aid agencies, but by thousands of ordinary citizens. What truly makes Faso Ambo extraordinary is its unique operating model, deeply rooted in popular participation. Instead of waiting for foreign aid, local communities have become the primary drivers of progress. They are actively donating construction materials, from bags of cement to truckloads of sand and gravel. They are organizing volunteer teams, coordinating shifts, and assigning tasks. They are contributing whatever they can, whether it's physical labor, meals for workers, or simply encouragement. This collective spirit transforms individual contributions into a powerful, unified force. Since its launch in June 2025, Faso Ambo has spread like wildfire. Tens of thousands of people have enthusiastically joined, contributing anything that can help. A teacher in Bobioso shared, "I don't have much money, but I have strength. Every evening after school, I help lay tiles on the sidewalks. I do this for my child, so one day they'll be proud of their city." Even the most vulnerable are Contributing. An elderly woman over 70 brought 5 kilos of rice and a bottle of cooking oil to a site saying, "I can't work anymore, but this is my small gift to those building our roads. It is a way for me to participate in my country's future." High school students in CIA organized fundraising to deliver 20 tons of cement, garbage bins, and protective gloves, declaring, "We're not just learning in the classroom. We're learning what it means to be a citizen." These are not just symbolic gestures. Every wheelbarrow of cement, every tile laid, every brick carried is placed by local Burkina Faso. They aren't just building roads. They're meticulously building belief, a profound conviction that the people of Burkina Faso, when inspired and united, can match any other nation. The infrastructure projects of Faso Ambo are more than functional improvements. They are profound symbols of sovereignty and self-determination. For decades, poor infrastructure was often blamed on a lack of resources or inability to manage development without foreign intervention. Faso Ambo explicitly challenges this by building its own roads, cleaning its own streets, and beautifying its cities with its own hands. Burkina Faso sends a clear message. We are capable. We are unified, and we are masters of our own destiny. The transformation of dusty roads into paved thoroughfares directly improves daily life, transport, and trade. But the deeper significance lies in the origin of this transformation. These are Burkina Faso roads built by Burkina Faso people using primarily Burkina Faso resources. This ownership fosters immense pride and responsibility. Citizens are more likely to maintain infrastructure they've personally helped build, creating a culture of collective care. Furthermore, the beautification efforts, planting trees, creating public parks, enhance quality of life, providing spaces for recreation and community. This helps dismantle the psychological remnants of colonialism, replacing a narrative of external provision with one of internal creation. It's a powerful testament to the nation's newfound self-belief and its commitment to shaping its own identity and future free from external impositions. One of Faso Ambo's most transformative impacts is on the role and empowerment of women, traditionally marginalized in national development and malnominated fields like infrastructure. Women have emerged as indispensable forces at the heart of this movement, actively redefining gender roles. Women are engaged in virtually every aspect, making tiles, paving roads, tirelessly cooking for workers, and even courageously leading work crews. Their testimonials are powerful. One woman declared, "We watched our children die in poverty. We were told our country was a failure, but with Captain Traoré, we now know the future is not given. It is seized." Official data confirms this seismic shift. More than 30% of all Farambo participants are women, with many rising to become team leaders and coordinators. This unprecedented involvement is not only transforming the physical landscape, but also fundamentally redefining the role of women in society, moving them from passive sufferers to active, empowered nation builders. This empowerment extends beyond construction sites, fostering greater respect and recognition for women's capabilities within their families and communities. President Ibrahim Traoré is not just Faso Ambo's architect. He is its most fervent champion, leading by visceral example. Since the project's inception, his commitment has been unwavering. He's been seen personally planting trees, helping lay roads, and engaging directly with volunteers. Images of him in work clothes, shovel in hand, have become iconic, serving as a potent source of national motivation. His rhetoric mirrors his actions. We are too used to waiting for others to help. But no one can build this country except us. Fambo is not a project. It is the right and responsibility of a free people. He firmly refuses foreign aid, with strings attached, asserting, "We don't want someone giving us fish. We want the tools to farm our own land." Under his leadership, the country aims to pave an astonishing 2,000 to 5,000 kilometers of roads per year, powered entirely by domestic efforts. Beyond roads, Faso is integrated with broader long-term national development goals, including renewable energy, green urbanism, environmental protection, and sustainable locally housing. This comprehensive vision represents a bold, fundamentally reimagined and aggressively self-reliant future for Burkina Faso, one decisively free from the grip of multinational corporations and the insidious dependencies of neo-colonialism. Fambo's approach profoundly impacts fostering domestic enterprise and cultivating genuine economic self-reliance by prioritizing local communities and citizens as primary implementers. The initiative channels resources and opportunities directly into the domestic economy. This stimulates local industries and small to medium enterprises or memes, creating jobs and circulating wealth within Burkina Faso. The large-scale citizen participation also necessitates a robust logistical and support infrastructure, creating new opportunities for local businesses in food, catering, transportation services, and the manufacture or repair of tools. This bottom-up economic activity is more sustainable and equitable than foreign-funded projects, which often lead to capital flight. By building its own infrastructure, Burkina Faso reduces reliance on external loans, thereby avoiding sovereign debt and maintaining greater fiscal autonomy. The focus on locally owned housing and renewable energy further reinforces this economic nationalism, encouraging the development of local expertise in green technologies and construction, fostering innovation and creating new sectors for domestic entrepreneurship. This shift to localized production and consumption builds economic resilience for Sambo is not just about physical infrastructure. It's about building an economic ecosystem that is robust, self-sustaining, equitable, and truly for the benefit of all Burkina Faso citizens. Faso is profoundly forging a new generation and instigating a deep transformative cultural shift. While many African countries remain dependent on external aid or foreign companies, Burkina Faso is pioneering a different path, a model of self-reliant national construction. Regional analysts are calling it the Traoré effect, acknowledging the profound national awakening. This awakening is even inspiring the Burkina Faso diaspora, with communities in France, Belgium, and Côte d'Ivoire generously donating funds, cement, and tools to support the work back home. The people of Burkina Faso now understand, if they don't act today, there will be nothing to be proud of tomorrow. If they don't build today, no one will build for them. If they don't step up, their cities will remain in darkness. This awakening is deeply practical, embodied in every shovel of dirt and every hour of volunteered labor. At a cement donation ceremony, one young man wept and declared, "I've laid my first brick. And you, what will you do for your country?" That question went viral across Burkina Faso's social media. People finally understood this is no longer the time to wait, complain, or blame others. This is unequivocally the time to act. Faso is a declaration that no one but the people can make Burkina Faso beautiful, prosperous and proud. And President Traoré, called by some the warrior god, has proven that leadership is not about talking, but about leading by example, with sweat and an unshakable belief in people power. Today, Burkina Faso is proving to the world that a nation poor in money but rich in spirit can achieve greatness, not through aid, not through promises, but with the hands of its people it can build a radiant future.